Okay, what is going on, guys? It has been about 3 weeks since I recorded this episode, and like a dumbass, I forgot to record my commentary, so I've been putting off doing this because I wanted to wait until it had been a while since I'd seen all this, so it'd be kind of fresh, although it'll never be as fresh as my first experience with it. Anyway, we woke up to something ominous happening. My hands are tied with a piece of rope. I look around me and see 3 other men with their arms behind their backs. A 4th man is facing away from us as he's urging the horses to carry us forward in the snowy, mountainous forest. One of the men in the back of the carriage looks over to me. "Hey, you! Finally awake! You were trying to cross the border, right?" Walk right into that ambush, same as us. And that merchant over there. The merchant complains and blames the other prisoners before looking over to me. "You there! Oh, it's Todd. That fucker Todd. You and me, we shouldn't be here. It's those girls the community wants. Well, then give the people what they want, man." Also, I'm sure you figured it out right now if you're a Bethesda fan, but this is all one big reference to Skyrim. Sorry if that spoils things for you, but it's so obvious if you've played Skyrim. Or at least seen a little bit of it. As we pace the path through the gate, the man who last spoke to me says his... whatever. I'm filled with worry regarding my fate. Yep, something's about to happen. The boy asks his father about it. I barely have time to start pondering what they're going to do to us when one of the prisoners in the cart speaks up. "Why do you think?" End of the line. Then it's just like, oh shit. I think this is the point I realized that this is all just one big reference to Skyrim and Bethesda. So yeah, I was kind of having some fun with it. We are led out of the cart with our hands tied. The merchant cries out in fear. "You've got to tell them! We weren't with you! This is a mistake!" "They don't make mistakes. That is a feature." It's not a bug, it's a feature! Yeah, that's totally how it works, right? That's how games work, right? We stand in front of the captain of the town. Now our names are being read to us. I'm the last one to come forward. I follow the captain of the chopping block that another of the prisoners was led to before. While they reiterate his crimes, a strange noise echoes through the valley. We all look around to find the source. No one can see where it came from, though. They carry on, and the first prisoner lays down on the chopping block. He says his last words, full of spite. "My wife who smiles with me at me with innocence, Monikins. Can you say the same?" Okay, I did not remember that. Oh, that's... yep. He must be a Sayori fan. Then the executioner chops his head off. I'm called to the block next. As I lay down my head, I look up and see the oversized axe of the executioner. The creature that made the noise in the distance swoops down and lands on a tower behind him. And suddenly, we wake up. Oh, it was just some stupid dream. Yep. That reminds me, though. A couple days ago, I had a pretty crazy dream, and I'm going to make a post about that on DDLC. I mean, you'll see. It was some Inception level shit, is all I'm going to say. I do some stretch... blah, blah, whatever. Yep, so now we're recalling the events of yesterday. We went... I think they went to an ice cream shop yesterday, and we got Monika's route for the rest of the game. So, yeah, we're pretty set here. My thoughts are occupied by Monika, just as they were on the first day I saw her. True in the game and in real life. She's the most perfect girl I've ever met. Can't think of anything that would make me believe otherwise. And today, we're going on a date. Oh my god, I'm actually going on a date with Monika! I'm scared, yet so excited at the same time. To be fair, I would be too. Just, the thought of that, like, wow. I look in the mirror and see something new to dislike. This was another one of my favorite moments of this part. It's not my face. I thought this was a really neat touch. They gave their own, identity to the main character. I honestly wonder if this is something that changes depending on whose route you're on. I might have to try that. You can't look that bad if a girl like her would go on a date with me. A nervous young boy is looking back at me. It's a frustrating sight. I can't show up like this! Might have gotten a chance, but if I act like a loser, I'm sure to become one too. And so, we slap ourselves. After giving myself 5 across the face, I straighten in my back and force myself to smile. I run my fingers through my hair and it's almost like I see a different person looking back at me. Looking good, buddy. Can I actually be this smooth without acting? Well, you have to at least try, buddy. I mean, what else are you gonna do? Let's give it a shot. You got this, man. You got this. You can do it, man. I believe in you. This time I'm not taking the bus, since the shop we're meeting at isn't that far from our house. Yep, it'll be good exercise, too. Besides, it's a good warm-up, in case Monika wants to go on another walk like we did on Thursday. Not a bad idea. Yep, I believe they agreed to meet at time to time, but she always seems so busy that she probably didn't notice me. I believe they agreed to meet at a candy shop, if I'm not mistaken. If only I had joined that club. I mean, you couldn't have known, dude. Can't imagine what turn our lives would have taken. It'd surely be a lot different, yeah. Exactly. Exactly, dude. Maybe Monika wouldn't have been as approachable, seeing that she's the president of the club and all. Besides, I'm not even interested in literature. What would I even do in that club? Just passively sit there and hope that the girls take pity on me and drag me to do stuff with them? I wouldn't be opposed to it, but those kind of things only happened in cheesy visual novels. I mean, at least the game is self-aware, dude. Admittedly, I'm far from being a smooth talker, but this day was initiated by me. You're not wrong. I hadn't asked Monika out, or in fact, hadn't gone with Sayori on those 2 days. This entire week would have been pretty uneventful. Yeah, probably. Even if these little events don't make a difference in the grand scheme of things. Even if I'm not some mysterious guy with secrets surrounding my whole life and pretending to be an average high school boy. Even if, for obvious reasons, Monika won't stay with me after this week ends. This is my story, and I finally feel like I'm the one deciding my fate. Yeah, keep telling yourself that, buddy. You'll figure it out. Thinking about this feels good. Filled with determination. I just hope I won't get too cocky because of it and scare away Monika. I'm sure you'll be fine. While nearing the location, I scanned the area just in case she arrived earlier than me. She's nowhere to be seen. I check the time and I'm a few minutes early. I decide to go inside. Looking around, I still don't see Monika, but the wide selection of chocolate products catch my attention. They do, in fact, have Belgian chocolate. Yeah, we promised her that, didn't we? That's a relief, since I was just assuming they did. It is a candy shop, but they're not going to have everything. Because the owner is a friend of hers. Oh, so this is a new place. I didn't catch that before. Especially in front of Monika. Say hi to the cashier and let her know I'm just browsing until a friend of mine arrives. Hope we'll get to be more than that, though. We can only hope, huh? I hear the high-pitched voice of a girl behind me. She lightly pulls on the bottom of my shirt. Do they have coffee-flavored chocolate, mister? Whose kid is this? I turn around to see... Hey, Ben! Monika here! Hey, you! I just love that, dude. It's so cute. Hey, Monika. Hey there, Monika. So, what's on the menu today? Chocolate, I believe. Probably something sweet. Ah, me? I mean, if that's the way you want it. Yeah. God damn it! God damn it, dude. What were you thinking? What were you thinking when you said that just now? Oh my god, why? I can't believe you said that. I spoke without thinking! I mean, no! Am I implying I don't want her? You gotta say something, dude. Maybe? You're so cute when you're nervous. This is where the fun begins. But in all seriousness, do they have coffee-flavored chocolate? They better, for your sake. I don't know why I stopped there for so long. Should I get you some? I guess that answers my question from yesterday. You are a chivalrous good boy, it seems. Oh, really now? Told Mom about me going on a date with Monika today, and I got some more money, so I can buy her a few things. Since I was a young boy, I've been told to be generous towards girls, but the way she said that sounded more like sarcasm than actual advice. Yeah, it depends on what it is, I guess. Whatever, I'm probably just overthinking things again. I'll have a seat outside in the meantime, okay? Sure thing. In the front of the exit, I realized both my hands have a small plate of chocolate on them. What, were you already picking stuff out before she got there? I can see her looking me straight in the eyes through the windows of the door. She's watching me fumble with just 2 plates like a moron. You're not a waiter, dude. Don't worry about it. Without hesitating, I place one of the plates between the middle and ring finger in my other hand and pull open the door. Since she's sitting so close to the entrance, I don't even bother to take the second plate from my hand and just lay them down on the table. My, are you practicing to become a waiter? Not really. I actually like waiters, you know. Is that so? This could be a way to start off our conversation. My uncle's told me plenty of stories about his job. A relative of mine is actually a waiter. Very passionate about it, too. Want to hear one of the crazy stories he's told me? Well, I don't... To be honest, I like them because they serve me food. That reminds me, what are your plans for the future? That's not even a question I can answer because I still don't know. All I really know right now is I want to make enough money to support myself eventually. How I'm gonna do that, I have no idea. I thought we agreed to a date, not a job interview. You're not wrong. That's what I signed up for. For comical effect, I slowly look around me. It wouldn't have been so funny if I actually saw a row of applicants behind me. Sheesh, Monika, do you want my resume as well?
I probably could use a blank sheet of paper for taking notes.
Get burned, dude! Ouch! Damn, dude. That sucks. I want to call her out since we're just high school students, but that would sour the mood. Why don't you start first?
Because I asked the question.
She's got you there. Ladies first ain't gonna work here. Try to swallow my anxiety. It's not very effective. Okay, Game Freak. Should I just tell her the truth that I don't have a clear picture about my future? I mean, neither do I. Just why not? Sure, she wants someone that knows what they're doing, but yeah, not everybody knows what they're going to be doing right out of high school. Lord knows I didn't. I don't have an actual plan. But there are things that interest me, which aren't total time wasters. There's this niche game with a very active modding community I'm part of. Yeah, nice self-insert, mod creator. It's better than nothing, I guess. I don't really have a plan right now, to be honest. But how did she know I wanted to continue that train of thought? Was my emphasis on that statement showing my intentions that obviously? She can see right through you, dude. There's this hobby of mine that could become something more later. Yep. Yeah, what game? Gee, I wonder.
Do you have any specific goals regarding this hobby?
The urge to make this joke here is too strong.
I wanna be the very best.
The look on her face says it all. This guy really thinks he can become more than mediocre.
Like no one ever was?
The moment of realization. Holy shit. She just... To catch them is my real test. To train you is my cause. Monika? Called it.
What?
I think you were supposed to say them, not you, on that line. Bitch is looking at me like, did I fucking stutter? Her eyes are full of clear intent.
Maybe. We'll see. You mentioned some community, which reminds me.
Wait, did I say that out loud? Yes, you did.
How come you didn't join any clubs last year?
This is starting to feel like an interrogation. This might just be the good cop phase. Maybe. Did I say I didn't join any?
Ah, I know more than you'd think.
Yes, she does, dude. Do not underestimate this girl. Whatever you do, don't do it.
And capable of less than I'd like. My question still stands, though.
This is worse than before. I have a proper answer for her, but she would think I'm some lazy slob. Yeah, probably a good thing you passed on that club, dude. Even by weeaboo standards. Well, let's say I just didn't feel like it.
That's too bad. You don't know what you missed out on. Being part of a club like this can really have an effect on your life.
Oh, trust me, I know. I guess you'd be the one to know that, Miss President.
Oh, not just me. The other club members can attest to it as well. As you probably know, Sayori was the first to join my club, thus gaining the vice president role. Speaking between us, I thought about giving the position over to someone else. But it would probably make a bigger difference to her than the club itself at this point.
Probably for the best, yeah.
She might have told you about this. Being part of my club really helped her a lot with her own issues.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've told me about that. It's really sweet of you. I bet her room was a constant mess. She's always had a bubbly personality, but was a total klutz on the flip side.
That's not her biggest issue.
What is it then?
You mean you don't know?
Well, I mean, can't say you would, but...
Let's just say keeping distance helped her treat one of them. I'll let her tell the rest. Anyway, I can't keep looking at this dark brown treat in front of me. Let's have at it. Yep, time for eats.
It's probably better that I didn't join.
How so?
You saw my poem yesterday. Imagine those random words being said out loud and you get my input when it comes to literature.
On a more serious note, I feel like there's something real about you that makes us a good match.
Oh my god. She's suggesting...
Maybe we could try being a comedy duo.
Damn, forgot about our leads. Feels like you would be the wise one between us. Yeah, probably.
And you'd be the funny one.
That wouldn't make much sense. I see what you did there. Let alone dollars.
I'm telling you. We finished eating the rest of our chocolate. She's occasionally humming to herself in enjoyment. That smile is the sweetest and purest thing in the universe. How about we take some chocolate to go?
You want to go for a walk again?
She slides her left hand down her side before giving her retort. Do you like what you see?
Yes, very much. You look great.
A bit of exercise isn't a big price to pay for it, isn't it?
Nope. For what? You dense motherfucker. For staying in shape, silly. Yeah. Makes sense now, huh? Get your mind out of the gutter. Jesus, dude. We go back into the store to get some more chocolate. This time Monika paid for her own batch. Maybe I should have insisted to pay for hers too. Yeah, let her be her, dude. Just can't always be the one buying stuff for her. I feel almost out of place. Hint of pride glows within me too. It's been only a minute of us walking when Monika decides to speak up again.
You know, during these out-of-school meetings we had, I was kind of worried. Each time, even on Wednesday, I was thinking to myself, have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? But when you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. I can't help but doing that to the melody of Your Reality. It's just such a good song. And it's just so cleverly written here. Ben, you're more special than you realize. I look over to her. Monika looks deep into my eyes. A few seconds of us gazing into each other's eyes, I look away and can genuinely feel my face blushing. We walk in silence as she patiently waits for me to regain my composure. Even though no words were spoken, I appreciate this small act of kindness. Yep. Sorry about that. Aha, don't say sorry for feeling emotional. If you think you're not handling things well enough, you can change over time. Maybe you don't believe it yet, but you have it in you to change many more things than you'd imagine.
Yep, I know.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
I know who you're talking to. I can tell the difference. Trust me. Just like you, I can tell the difference. Don't be silly.
Do you have a pen, Ben?
No, sorry. I could write notes with my phone, though.
That wouldn't work. Let me see if I have one.
We stop at a bench. She reaches into her purse, pulls out a sheet of paper, then one more thing. In her hand is a pen. That's her special pen, dude. It's her little pink or, whatever color heart-shaped pen. I love that. I love that. It's so nice to see it modeled in-game. You never get to see it otherwise.
I will write a poem of me and you.
The ink flows down into a dark puddle. This is just one big reference. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. The pen left a dark spot on the clean sheet of paper. She tries to write at a different spot, but it seems to be broken.
I guess I can't write anything this time. Let's look at the bright side, though. At least I didn't mess up anything important while fumbling around with my pen.
Yeah, good point. Why did she want to write a poem that includes me? Are you complaining? Dude. Just go with it, man. I'm so confused. I'd rather just play along and hope that I'll get it later. We continue our walk, straying further away from the downtown area. Our conversation finally moves over to a topic I'm competent in. Video games! Yep. Hard to believe the topic went there, huh? I'd love to hear that conversation all the way up to that point. Where are we going, Monika?
Oh, you'll see.
I know you like school, but you're not planning to go there in the middle of summer, are you?
Fine, that is where I wanted to go.
Okay then, chill.
But you won't turn around now, will you?
Kinda weirded out by the idea, but it's not as bad as her showing up to our date in her school uniform, claiming she likes to wear it outside of school. That was because that time the game had nothing else to give her, man. That's all it was. Just, dude. Now that would be really weird. I let out a short sigh before answering her. I won't turn back, unless you want to break into the building for fun or something.
What? Why would I ever do that? Unless it was Halloween.
That reminds me of this cool Halloween-themed shooter. What, Carnival?
Where you kill people?
You could put it like that. They're just game characters, you know.
They might have feelings too, Ben.
Yeah, like a certain someone I'm looking at right now. They're monsters.
What if they were monsters that looked like cute anime girls?
That look on her face says it all. She knows too much, dude. Why is she asking me this? Is she trying to make some kind of point? I suppose you don't like shooter games then.
I actually do. Although, given the opportunity, I'd rather play something more cooperative.
Whoa. Our conversation continues along the lines of games. She mostly just listens to me, which is a welcome change. Yeah, nice for the roles to be reversed for once, huh? She's smart, beautiful, athletic, has a sense of humor, and even likes video games. What can't this girl do? I wish I could tell you. Walking on the school grounds in the middle of summer is something I didn't expect to be doing. Who does, to be fair? Most people don't. I get that Monika was very proactive about all the school-related topics, but aren't there better places we could visit on our date? Something more intimate? Yeah, this isn't exactly where you expect to end up. More romantic? Like a lookout tower where we can watch the sunset together? Yeah, nice purist mod reference. It's another one I might try someday. We'll see, I guess. That's romantic, right?
Monika, why are we here? Sorry, I didn't know how to explain my reasoning. Or rather, the feelings that I have about this place.
You really love school, don't you?
Yeah, that's probably what it looks like.
She really doesn't, I don't think. Or either that or has very mixed feelings about this place. Almost like she's searching my soul for something. That's because she is. This is one of the final tests, dude.
Back when I started the literature club, I had an epiphany. I realized I was different from the others.
Is she gonna tell me about how hard it is to be a pretty girl? No, dude. Not even close. I'll listen patiently, but it's hard to relate to a situation like that.
No, it isn't about me feeling like a girl who's too perfect. Neither about most girls being jealous and boys treating me like some kind of trophy.
Also, I went to check the history here because I did some fast clicks. So just making sure I saw that right. Called it. Wait. Wait. Did she say it's not about that? Yes, dude. Pay attention. Color me interested and frame me with mahogany. I want to hear this.
My father is a man with very high expectations. That's actually the reason I didn't introduce you to him.
Yeah.
I'm afraid you would be viewed as somebody who hasn't earned his respect yet. Not that he treats me like I have.
Does he treat you badly? I swear, Monika, if he... You're knocking at the wrong door, Ben. Yeah, go to Natsuki if you want that.
Besides, this really is just a tangent.
She points to a window on the school building. If I recall, that's a section of the school I rarely visit, mainly used for third-year classes. That's where the literature club is. It's about to change in just a few weeks. So you're gonna be a junior?
When I was in that club, I could do things. Things that a regular high school girl like me shouldn't be able to do. Or anyone, for that matter.
I know exactly what you mean. You lost me at that club. Am I really this annoying?
Can you hear me?
Yes! Yes, I can hear you. I've always been here. Sorry, but I don't really understand you. What things are you talking about? This doesn't involve you. Shut up.
Please, I can't reach out this time, but you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Let it out. Let me hear it. I'm right here. What's wrong, Monika?
I'll say it anyway. I'm stuck here. This place feels real. I live I laugh and I'm loved. By now, you probably know what I was capable of doing.
I knew from the very beginning, even in the original. I came in knowing full well what you were capable of and what you were going through. Believe me. I haven't the slightest clue. She stares into my eyes, but it's like she's looking into the distance. This is starting to become unnerving. 1,000-yard stare. And I know exactly what she's staring at. Was I this weird on my last attempt at dating too? She goes on with her monologue without acknowledging what I just said.
I can't do any of that anymore. Not since the school year's over and I can't go back to the club. But in a way, it is better now. We're here after all. And I even got to be the first one. Oh, look at that. She's crying tears of joy. Oh, that melts my heart. That really means a lot to me. Thank you.
Of course, you'll always be number one in my book, girlie. I'll always be here for you. Without warning, she gives me a hug. Neither one of us letting go. I savor every moment of it. The bright red dress reveals just enough for me to put my hand on her bare back. Her skin is so soft and her hair smells so good. Can you hear her sobbing? Still, her arms hold me tightly, and I hope I can help her by being a shoulder to cry on.
Please, just help yourself. Okay?
Sure, I'll do that.
You happy in your reality.
Oh, trust me, Monika. You make every day worth living for just by being there for me and being you every day. It helps so much more than you think. More than you could ever know. She slowly lets go, still looking into my eyes.
Much more than you'd think.
I know.
Much more than I'd like to know, in fact.
I know, it's not easy. If it helps, I'll listen to anything that's on your mind.
Me too. Even if I don't want to.
What is that supposed to mean? Is this some kind of quote or reference to some obscure piece of literature? No, dude. She's being upfront. If it's not obscure, I probably don't get it. If I talk too much, you can just tell me and I'll shut up.
It's not you. It's me.
What are you... Anyway! Would you like to walk me home? I don't want to ruin our date now, but she's avoiding a lot of my questions, and it's starting to bug me. Sure thing. Do you live far from here?
Would you change your mind if I did?
My heart is telling me no, but my body would be a problem if I did.
That depends. Would you regret passing up the opportunity?
Well, she's got you there. Yep, exactly. I think I'm starting to get what she wants me to do. And a moment of clarity washes over me. I would. I'll take the first step. Yep. You got this, man. Told ya. That face is just the purest and sweetest thing. I love it. Hand in hand, we walk the streets of our town. feel many things being elevated in me. My mood, my confidence, my heart rate. That's Monika for you. Just to make sure it's really her. What could be so special about me that makes her stay by my side? What does she see in me? More than you think. Whatever it be, I want to live up to those expectations.
You're looking forward to our meeting at the pool on Sunday, right?
You mean tomorrow? Of course I am!
Me too. We're getting close to the end of this journey.
Oh, do you live nearby? That's not the journey she means, but yeah, I guess. She means the end of the game, silly.
It looks like we're not going to get a romantic ending with the sun setting behind us. You have many opportunities this summer to define how your life will go. If you are persistent, you could gain experiences you didn't expect. But sometimes, you have to let go.
Jeez, Monika, give me some actual questions so I can try to solve your riddles.
Sorry. You'll understand in due time.
For your sake, I hope so. Our next turn reveals her house. I shouldn't be surprised by the timing, since this has been probably burnt into her memory over the years she's lived here. Wait, how long has she lived here? I remember seeing her before we met on Sunday, but I didn't interact with her prior to that. Yep, yet again, I find myself in this upper-class area where I feel so out of place. You live in a really nice neighborhood, Monika.
Yeah, it does look nice. But don't let the looks deceive you. Maybe you wouldn't believe me if I told you the things I saw, but many people don't find happiness in these seemingly perfect spaces.
Money can't buy happiness, darling. Yep, I know all about that. Trust me. Sometimes we want more. We always want more. Yeah, there is. She turns around to look at her house. I see some movement through the windows, but I can't make out any faces. I've been taught for as long as I can remember to strive for excellence.
Don't get me wrong, I'm appreciated when I reach it. Seems like being the best and helping others become better was my fate. Then one day, I had a dream. It was then I realized what I was missing. Ever since that epiphany, I was looking for a route to make that dream a reality.
Her voice is lowered and I instinctively lean closer. I can hear soft breathing.
Yes, Monika. In this world of meaningful choices, what will it take to find that special day?
It's coming from her house.
I have to go now.
See you tomorrow then?
I'll be there. I'll always be there.
Yep. Standing there alone in that beautiful neighborhood, I'm filled with a mix of emotions. I want to say this day went well, but I have the feeling that something was missing. Yeah, it's probably the other day where we got Sayori instead of Monika. That is something I want to try and might do a fourth bonus part on. Just finishing the Monika route and just doing it purely Monika. It's just to see what happens. But yeah, this has just been my blind playthrough, so you know, I don't like to save scum and change my choices and my first playthroughs of things. You know, because then it isn't really my story, is it? And here we go, Sunday, the final day. Let's do this. A week has passed since I first went to that pool with Sayori and Monika. Now here we are again. Same day of the week, same location, same plan, yet so much has changed. No kidding, dude. I met 3 girls who are wonderful in their own ways. I also got to spend time with a friend who I assumed had forgotten about me. Yep. It's almost strange to think how big of an impact it had that I agreed to leave my comfort zone and go swimming with them. Yep, sometimes that's all it takes, dude. Sometimes it just takes one thing to set off a butterfly effect chain of events. Not even any good at it yet it all turned out so well. Wasn't anything new. It was nice to spend time with Sayori on Tuesday. It brought back memories of how we used to be friends. My most unexpected experience this week, though, are all attributed to Monika. Her appearance on Thursday was a pleasant surprise, but the two of us going on a date yesterday felt almost too good to be true. The way she acted baffled me at times. Why would she poke fun at me after accepting to go on a date with me? Even stranger were her kind words. Then the things she said to me made her sound like an enigma. You're just not thinking fourth dimensionally, dude. You just don't get it. You just don't get it, man. I mean, I'm not complaining. Our conversation seemed to go really well, but I'd still like some answers. With all the items I think I need and an optimistic outlook, I believe I'm prepared for anything this day can possibly throw at me. No, dude, trust me, you're not. This is one of the few things I do remember, and that's because, I've never seen anything like this. I've already walked past when I hear the distinct sound of their door opening. I decide to go back since I assume she's coming to the pool, right? Oh, hi, you Sayori. Are you going to the meetup at the pool?
I'm not going anywhere, Ben.
The tone of her voice is worrying, and all traces of her usual cheerful act are absent. There's no music, man. Something must have happened that caused her to change so much in such a short period of time. If only you knew, dude. So where are you going today, then?
Nowhere. I just had to come down to get some fresh air.
She's avoiding looking at me. Yep. I've known her for a long time, and the way she's acting now makes me think something terrible happened. I don't want her to think I don't care, so I should ask. What's wrong, Sayori? The way you're acting is really weird. I don't think I've ever seen you like this before.
Well, it's because you're seeing it for the first time.
Yep, it's all coming out, dude. Have I missed out on so much since we drifted apart that she's changed this much? No, dude, you don't get it. You don't get it. I don't understand this. Tell me what happened. I'm worried about you.
I guess we should put a stop to that, right? Not that it's gonna matter anymore. Do you really want to hear this before you go and have your fun with the others?
I couldn't stop thinking about it if you kept it to yourself. We're friends, after all.
Yeah, friends. I visited my grandparents yesterday. When I was little, I used to think Granny was a little pushy, but she was really sweet this time. I was telling her about all the stuff that happened to me recently. I mentioned you too, Ben.
What exactly did you mention?
About our day at the park and...
Just as I was about to say something. Yep. Oh boy, it's coming.
She grabbed me by the shoulder, looked me straight in the eyes, and said, "Don't hide the pain, Sayori." I tried to smile. I tried to make a joke. I really did, but no words came out of my mouth. I couldn't hold it in anymore, and I broke down in tears. After all these years, someone noticed what I was going through. Somebody tried to see past my cutesy act and made me feel like I matter. I told her everything. About you, Ben. About the good times we had together. About the rain clouds.
What do you mean? What do you think she means, dude? God, how dense are you?
I've had feelings of depression for as long as I can remember, but it wasn't this bad before. When I was younger, my family cared about me more. As I grew up, everybody seemed to grow distant. My parents stopped taking me to places. I started spending more time at work. After coming to high school, I lost my old friends too. All I had was you.
Yep, I skipped that line a little too fast, so I went back to check it.
And you visited me less and less.
Sayori!
Then it only got worse. The rain clouds came more often. I kept telling myself that this is all because I don't deserve people's attention. Why would I? Who do I think I am to believe people owe me any love?
Sayori, that's not true.
Please, just let me finish!
Yep, she's starting to go off the rails here. I'm taken aback by her sudden change in tone.
I was so happy when you...
She starts sobbing and her voice breaks.
When you visited me from time to time. I needed you more than ever, but I hated myself for being so selfish. I started to wish that you stayed with me more. But I didn't want to make you feel obligated to care for me. Foolishly, I fostered a speck of hope that you would love me back. Every day was a battle between my hope for your unreachable love, my inescapable worthlessness. After you rejected my invitation to the literature club, I felt hopeless. I didn't want to bother you anymore. This club was the only thing that kept me going each day. They accepted me through the poems I wrote, even if superficially. Now, here you are. I wanted to believe so hard things could be like they were before I invited you to the only place where I felt safe. On Tuesday, you really did make me believe it was possible.
Sayori, we can still...
Ben! I know you went on a date with Monika! Grandma told me this would happen.
I'd like to know about this all-knowing grandma of yours. Also, when did you see us? What? Like, what?
But I didn't listen. I'd lied to myself. Every morning when I woke up, I said everything is going to be okay. But I was lying. And I don't know how much longer I could have kept doing it. Have a swell night, Ben!
Sayori turns away and starts taking steps towards her house. I'm just mentally preparing myself here. I follow her and reach for her arm. Sayori, wait!
Don't talk to me ever again!
Damn! That just... Wow. Dude. I feel a chill run down my spine, and the shock of the moment roots me in place. Yeah, me too, buddy. Just... Damn. I've never seen Sayori this way. Just never. Oh, man. Just you know you fucked up when Sayori is telling you to never talk to you again. Just wow. Yeah, when I first saw that scene, just I was frozen in place for a while here. I just that sent chills, dude. My God. I this I I just lost. I just lost my childhood friend. A lone tear rolls down my cheek. I can't believe what I just saw. Must be something I could have done differently to avoid this. Like, man. How could I have known what she was going through? Is it really my fault? Don't blame yourself, dude. Am I just too afraid to take responsibility? Was she giving me hints? From what I saw of her in this game, not really. Well, on the later days I saw some, yeah. Maybe I should have asked her about more things on Tuesday? She did tell me her parents only gave her tips. Should have asked her to tell me about what's going on with her family. Dude, it's too late. I can't go back and change anything. I look towards the end of our street and see my bus leaving. Damn it. It's gone now. Still catch the next one. And the next one. Can't take this. I can't just stand here wallowing in the pain with my carelessness like some helpless loser. I don't know what other horrible things today will throw at me, but whatever it is, it can't be worse than this. Yep, just moving on like nothing happened. Yep, just gonna, forget about that after all the shit I seen. No, that's the least of our problems right now. Like, wow. Yet all the anticipation I had earlier is now gone. Well, yeah, because she's not gonna be there. Did I really give Sayori the impression that our day together was a date? I mean, at the start of the day, you said it was one, so why wouldn't it be? Why can't it just be like it always was? We had so much fun together. She was always so happy to see me. Wait. No, that can't be! When did she develop these feelings towards me? Nothing's changed, though. Was I really this blind all this time? Did she avoid me because she had feelings for me? Probably. Looking back, I took her for granted all this time while I became obsessed with my hobbies. If only I knew! If only I could go back and... this is my stop. Don't focus on the past, man. Let bygones be bygones. I sit down on a bench for a few minutes to put my thoughts in order. Can I fix this somehow? Never in my life have I seen her so mad. Well, that makes two of us, dude. Like, I didn't forget just how pissed she got at you. That was one of the biggest standout moments of this recording. Like, damn, dude. I was not expecting that going into this. Like, I was not anticipating that at all. Maybe I could... No! She said she doesn't want to talk to me ever again. Nothing comes to my mind. I feel hopeless. Yep. Like I said, I like to say it, dude. No sense in lamenting the past. What if I talk to one of the girls about this? Oh, you mean like bring it up with Monika or something? I don't remember a lot of the pool day, a lot of this day, so... Before standing up, I fill my lungs with air and let out a long sigh. Maybe these girls from the literature club can help me, too. Only time will tell. Make my way to the entrance and wait for my turn to buy a ticket. The same employee faces me with the same listless expression, but I have a feeling this day is bound to be different from the rest. That's because it's the last day, dude. Going straight to the locker room after entering is so much easier now that I know where it is. Just a week ago, everything seemed so much more simple. Well, that was before you got involved with 4 girls, dude. Yeah, how so? Pick a locker cabinet, but after placing my belongings in it, I notice an issue with the lock. Rather than messing with it, I move on to the next one. Walking through the corridors... Yeah, dude, don't. Whatever you're thinking, don't. I can hear somebody humming a tune to themselves. Gee, I wonder who that is. Where I could have ever heard those bittersweet sounding notes. Gee, I wonder. Looking down at my feet, I let a quiet sigh escape my lips. Sayori. Sound of slow footsteps come to my attention. Whoever it is, I hope they... Ben? Yep, hey you. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. Well, I was a bit shook this morning. What does it matter? Yep, looking good, by the way. Even if it was, I wouldn't deserve to be. She comes a step closer and puts her hands on my shoulder. I almost feel bad about enjoying her warmth.
You spoke with Sayori before you came here, didn't you?
Yeah.
I was expecting her to tell you any day now. Look, don't be too hard on yourself. Even though you've known her for many more years, she never found the courage to tell you the things clouding her mind. I understand you feel guilty for not caring for her. But sometimes friends grow apart. She had a wonderful time with us in the club, and I'm sure your life went well in a different way.
Kinda, but I still could have spent some more time with her instead of always indulging in the same hobbies.
Did you know I became really close friends with her? I promise, I'll talk to her. Maybe you just saw her at one of her low points and she'll ease up after a while.
Let's hope so. 'Cause yeah, I'd hate that to be the last thing I end on with Sayori. That would be nice.
Maybe the 3 of us will meet on better terms another day. Please, don't let this dissuade you from keeping in touch with us, okay?
So you're saying time heals all wounds?
Each week gives us a fresh start. Your persistence won't go unappreciated. I guarantee that. Till then, can I ask a favor of you?
Sure, I guess.
Turn that frown upside down. Our lives are too short to brood over things we can't affect.
Wrong too, by the way. Yep, see?
Speaking from personal experience.
Yeah, you have a point. Before I can finish my sentence, Monika gives me a quick hug. My God, skin to skin contact! Let go of me rather quick. A vague sense of shame dwells in the back of my mind while a dumb smile makes its way onto my face.
The girls are already waiting for us in the pool. Come on, let's not miss out on the fun.
You got it. My Utter another word, she grabs me by my hand and gently pulls me towards the door. Dude, just go with it. Nat and Yuri are chatting near the shallow end of the pool. When they see me, they both wave. Natsuki, contrary to her usual pouting, gives me a neutral look. Yuri shyly avoids looking away after a couple seconds. Yeah, sounds like them.
Hey everyone! Look who I found hanging around! It's nice to see you didn't have to cancel on us, Ben. Didn't even take any convincing for him to join us girls. Oh, come on. Last time Sayori had to challenge him just to get him to jump in. Oh, what kind of challenge? To see who could hold their breath underwater the longest. Speaking of the last time we were here, he's quite the swimmer, aren't you?
I don't know about that part. Is Monika actually talking about me? We seem to have two different recollections of that day. Well, that's because you spent a good majority of that day sleeping, you idiot. You fell asleep on a lawn chair. I lost to Sayori in the competition and managed maybe 2 laps before I got tired.
Ha! I bet I could even beat Ben. I bet I could beat Ben even if he had a head start.
Challenge accepted. Let's do it.
That's very presumptuous, Natsuki. I'm sure Ben is a fine swimmer. Only one way to find out. How about it, Monika? You in? Yuri? I'd be up for the challenge. I think a single race to the other end of the pool would be sufficient. We wouldn't want to block other people from enjoying the pool.
Yep.
I think it's best if I act as the judge for this race. I suspect the finish may be close, and we'll need someone to determine the winner.
Oh, really now? What makes you say that? Huh? As Monika, Natsuki, and I take our places at the far side, the shallow end, I can't help but feel a little bit of adrenaline. Is it because I don't want to embarrass myself, or is it that I can't help but think about one of the girls I'm competing against? I think it's both. Looking over the 2 girls getting ready for a race, I get a sour taste in my mouth. Even if she came in last, Sayori would have loved to participate. Can't get her off your mind, huh? Don't blame me, but whatever, man.
Okay, everyone, get ready. Go!
I'm jolted back into the moment and join the race a second late. The 3 of us push off the walls as a rush of water surges around me. Everything else seems to fall away as the water deafens the sound around me. Stroke I take, I can feel myself pushing forward. I attempt to take shorter breaths of air to not lose my pacing, but can already feel myself tire. Gotta power through it, dude. I roll my legs to kick even as I begin to feel the effects of my adrenaline subside. This didn't seem so hard before! And again, I wasn't racing anyone last time. I blink underwater and realize that I'm headed full steam towards a wall. Reach my right hand forward one last time to stop my momentum just before making full impact. Wouldn't want to crash into it. I pull my head above the water's surface and take a gasp of air.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. But who won?
It was very close between Monika and Ben.
Honestly, I couldn't tell the difference between their time. And if he started a second late, that means he caught up to Monika. Which I think is a little more impressive. That means we're going to have a tiebreaker.
They were followed by Natsuki in 3rd place. What? No way! I have lost to Ben?
Sore loser, huh?
I figured Monika would win, but last?
I'm just as surprised as Natsuki. I think we all are. Monika's one of the most athletic girls at school, and yet I somehow managed to keep up with her. Ha! I wouldn't expect any less of you.
No, Ben. Congrats to you. I'm pleasantly surprised at your performance. But you did fine too, Natsuki.
Even in victory, Monika is as gracious as ever. Humble in victory, gracious in defeat. I glanced beyond Monika and noticed Natsuki still in disbelief of the results. You'll get over it. Yep, that's just Natsuki being Natsuki. I just got lucky this time, Natsuki. You did great.
Gee, thanks. I mean, you did fine too.
With a swift motion, Monika glides closer to me.
Ben, could you come with me for a few minutes?
Oh?
There's something I'd like to talk to you about.
Am I getting reprimanded?
No, you didn't do anything inherently wrong. Trust me, it won't hurt one bit.
Am I getting vaccinated?
No. Come on, just follow me.
Don't be shy, dude. Levi and the two girls to talk over the life-changing decision of jumping in the pool from a diving board. Diving boards are awesome, dude. I wish I got to do them more often. Gives me a funny image of Natsuki being a pirate who's making Yuri walk the plank. That does sound like something they would do. Admittedly, it would have been hard to lose sight of her at this point. Something round and bright yellow was holding my attention. Gee, I wonder what that could be. And it wasn't a beach ball. No. We stand in a place where we won't be in the way of foot traffic. Maybe out of earshot from everyone else? This better not be some kind of ploy to get me to do her a favor in exchange for vague promises of appreciation. No, dude. God knows I've had too much of those.
Can you guess what I want to talk to you about?
I haven't the slightest clue, girlie. You always know how to keep us guessing. Do you really want me to guess? I mean, I don't know, dude.
As long as it's not too offensive, I'm ready to hear what your guess is.
Damn, that's one guess out the window. I don't know, Monika. Probably wanted to ask me to do you a favor.
Yes!
If I had $1 for every time.
But I won't.
Oh? She had me interested from the moment I met her. Now she has my full attention. Is Monika not like all the other girls? No, dude! Put it together!
How was your day so far?
She's either buttering me up more than Sayori does with her morning toast, or she's really not like all the other girls. Dude, trust me, she's not. My day? In one word? Awesome! A dumb smile appears on my face. That should only emphasize my satisfaction.
Is that so? Who made it so awesome?
Cue the quiz show music!
Don't worry, I'm just teasing you.
She coming over with what appears to be a bottle of lotion in her hand.
Yo, seen Sayori? I'm surprised she hasn't shown up yet. Well, she texted me earlier saying she wasn't feeling well. Strange. A few days ago she said she was so excited to bring her new beach ball to the pool next time we went.
That's too bad. That would have been fun. For her part, Natsuki doesn't seem to be aware of Monika's pause.
Well, I'll try calling her.
I don't know why I was looking at that. Yuri and I were just talking about getting smoothies and something.
I bet anything Sayori will rush over here as if she hasn't eaten in days. Ha ha ha.
Natsuki heads off in the other direction, looking down at her phone. I don't think she or anyone can convince her to join us now. Probably not.
So, where was I? Originally, I felt like inviting you to the literature club.
But then you remembered I'd only qualify for the literate club, right? Not bad, dude.
No, nothing like that. There were multiple reasons behind the starting of our club. One of them was rather personal to me. I'd prefer to not go into it this time. However, I feel like that dream is within my reach now. So it's fine if you won't join. In fact, I could recommend a few other clubs for you to join next year.
Hold on. Let me get this straight. The president of the literature club is trying to get me to not join her club? Is this some kind of reverse psychology? It's kind of working, to be honest. It's what she does best.
Nope, nothing up my sleeve.
I don't trust you. You don't even have sleeves.
Let's say that I can imagine better alternatives for you.
Oh, really now?
After I asked you on Wednesday, I tried recalling the things we usually did in the club. Don't get me wrong, we had fun, plenty of times. However, on most days we just read literature and talked about it when we came across something exceptional. In fact, sharing our poems was often the highlight of the day. I wouldn't want to drag you into it if you're not interested.
Honestly, the way you're presenting all of this is making me interested.
I have a feeling it isn't the club that piqued your interest.
No, I wonder why.
Tell you what, if you join another club, you'll still have free time after the club activities. That time would allow you to hang out with a certain girl from the literature club.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I wonder which girl you're talking about. Smooth.
I don't know, Ben. But if I were you, I'd go for the best girl.
I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but this hit is clear as daylight. You have quite a way of making a guy interested in clubs, Monika. Clubs. I don't even know which club to join.
I'm sure something will come up. Who knows what new route you take until then. Just one more thing before we move on to the next thing. If something were to happen between now and the next school year, please don't let it dissuade you from keeping in touch with us, okay?
I'll keep that in mind. I pray to God nothing worse happens than what I experienced this morning.
Let's go find the others. I've got stuff planned for the 5 of us.
I wonder what that is. Didn't she mean 4 of us? Yeah, whatever. I'm not gonna get hung up on a single misspoken word, but it's kind of an important one.
Okay, everyone, I've got something special for today. It's been more than 7 months since we started our club. We've had our ups and downs.
Wallace!
Managed to stick together and even grow. What do you say if we take a picture together? It's for the occasion of not only being club members, but also becoming friends who stick together even after school.
Only if it gets you to stop at the pep talk.
Ben, would you mind taking the picture?
Sure thing, Monika. I take several pictures of the 3 girls. Some more serious, others goofy. Yep, sounds like your average family pictures. Nat was poking fun at the other girls. Oh no, she was poking them to make them flinch. Oh, funny. They view the group photos we took. Naturally, they are torn between which one's the best. Yuri prefers the one photo that comes mildly near to looking serious. Yeah, makes sense. Sounds like Natsuki.
That went a lot better than I expected. Okay, everyone. Okay, Monika. Oh. You're funny, Natsuki. This really is my catchphrase, isn't it? Anyway, how would you all like to get some smoothies from the snack bar? We tried them last week and they're amazing. Isn't that right, Ben?
Yes, couldn't recommend it more.
If that's okay with you, I'll put my phone in my locker first.
Sure thing. They start taking steps toward the source of the smoothies and I follow in turn.
Ben, won't you come with me?
For a moment, I just blankly stare at her as I try to process that request. Why would you ever say no to that, dude? Just why would you ever say no to that? Do you need help with something?
It's time for us to leave. This day is coming to a close.
Remembering the clock on the wall, I checked the time. I'm fairly certain we have plenty of time left. Not in that sense, dude. Not in that sense. Do you have some other commitment to tend to?
You could call it that. All I can tell you is that it involves both of us.
Wait a minute. What are you thinking, dude? What are you thinking? I don't remember signing up for any kind of commitment. Tell me what this is about otherwise.
Ah, are you trying to take control?
Words make me feel as if I've done something wrong, but her coy smile says the exact opposite. That's Monika for you, dude. That's Monika.
Don't let me stop you.
A wave of excitement washes over me, and I suddenly feel both hot and cold at the same time. We're not leaving, Monika. Don't you think it would be disrespectful to abandon the others without a word?
They're leaving too. They're leaving too.
Yet another cryptic answer for Monika. If I don't get some answers, she'll probably play me like an instrument. I would have chosen the fiddle, but, yeah. She's getting impatient, dude. Just go with her already. What are you talking about? You just sent them to the snack bar and told them you'll come back and join them. I don't know what you're planning to do, but you shouldn't abandon your friends like that.
Ben, do you trust me?
Monika, you're avoiding a lot of questions. What are you trying to get me into? There's a lot you don't know, dude.
Look, if we'll have time left, we can go back and spend some more time with the others too, okay?
They're most likely still around, though. Yep, they got their smoothies and stuff. Alright, let's go then. This won't take long, right?
I wish it could.
Me too. She extends her hand towards me. With our hands locked together, she slowly takes her first step towards the lockers. Filled with confidence as I take a conscious look at my current situation. The girl I thought to be so out of my league is elegantly walking hand in hand with me. In a bikini at that. Whatever is to come, I look forward to it with a smile. After arriving in the corridor, Monika motions me towards the girls' locker room. You want me to go in with you?
Let's say that. I wouldn't mind.
My eyes widen and a hue of red envelops my cheeks. It's possible that my face isn't the only part of my body extending. Yeah, as the gentleman I was taught to be, I hold the door open for Monika. The view is enough payback. Damn it, dude.
Give me just a minute. I need to change clothes before we leave.
Monika?
Yes?
You sure it's okay for me to be in here?
I couldn't think of a better place for you than in the same room as me.
Me neither. Me neither, girly.
Besides, it's not like I'm gonna stay in view while taking off my clothes. Although I'm sure you wouldn't be opposed to that.
No, but only if you're okay with it, so... Everyone has their boundaries. And I respect that. My face is definitely not the only part experiencing a blood rush.
Okay, I'll stop teasing you. You'll be a nice guy and won't peek, will you?
An involuntary gulp joins the party of bodily function responses.
Not that anyone's stopping you. Be right back.
Yep, I love this. This is great. I hear her opening her locker and taking out her belongings. As I stand there with my back against one of the rows of lockers, I let my thoughts race around just a little. Makes my imagination run rampant. Yep. If I saw her without even those thin layers of clothing. Things I'd do. Oh, I'm sure you would, dude, but just save it, okay? Things we'd do. What the... I did not see that history.
Now, Ben. Your eyes are telling me you're getting ahead of yourself a bit.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? No, it's nothing like that. Don't lie to yourself, dude. You were.
There's no need to be ashamed of those thoughts. As long as you know the time, place, and appropriate manner to express them.
Yep.
I'm sure they'll be reciprocated.
Well then. Monika.
Oh, speaking of time. Unfortunately, we don't have much time left. So, I won't go on a long monologue about my troubles or desires. I'm sure you were observant enough to figure them out by now.
I know all about you, don't worry.
This is supposed to be the happy ending I wished for, so thank you, Ben. However, if you were to spend a few more weeks with us, I might be able to give something back for your efforts.
Oh, really now?
Maybe I could change this in a way that lets us have more time for the two of us. Until then, let's savor the last moments of this week. Do you remember the things I told you?
I snap back to reality. Up goes the gravity of her kindly telling me to take the opportunity. Yeah, nice Eminem references, dude. My legs feel heavy, but I force myself to act. I step closer to Monika. Our bodies are mere inches apart. And I love this artwork, dude. This is really nice stuff. Her emerald eyes are looking straight into mine. They shine with a kind of passion I never thought I'd earn. I take Monika's hand in mine, her skin soft as silk, but her gaze unflinching. Wrapping my other arm around her, I pull her even closer. Breathing is heavy, but slow and even. One elegant motion, she holds onto my shoulder. Ben. It's as calm and almost as quiet as a whisper. Yes, Monika. I love you, Ben. I want to. It trails off at the end of her sentence, yet I believe I know what she wants me to do. Yep, just go for it, dude. Can't back out now. Calmly, I lean forward. Our lips touch and I close my eyes. Nothing else is on my mind. Just Monika. I think that's it. Yep. So that was Doki Doki Summertime. I would not be opposed to doing a fourth part of this, or potentially even more parts, exploring some of the other routes. Also, I like how the images here that are supposed to be the CGs are all like grayed out until you actually see them. That's a really nice touch they added with this mod. And along with the soundtrack and everything else that's unique about it, just there was a lot of good stuff in this mod. I had a lot of fun with this mod. So yeah. If you guys wanted to see more, then... Because right now, what I want to do is finish the Monika route. You know, get that first day that I didn't get, and see how that affects things. That's what I really want to see. And there they are. Hop hop. And the first one was Popa Sizimin MNA. Made with love by one player team. Y'all did great. Good job, guys. And so that concludes my first playthrough of Doki Doki Summertime. Thank you guys for watching, and if y'all want to see more, let me know and I'll do some more of this mod, because this was fun. And I like how the title screen also changes after you've played it. It's another nice touch. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now, and yeah, see you guys later.